Hey, how you doing? We're starting a new feature on the weekend. It's called Saturday Reflections on what went on the past week. I'm doing this in combination with Even Keel Media and also with Trader Tracks newsletter. Got my buddy Roger Wiegand with me here. You can smile if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And we have the studio dog. I don't know if you can see her or not. Every Saturday we're going to be putting forth some ideas, either on companies or on some macro issues that are going on. We shot a couple videos this week already discussing macro issues. Did one with Brian London, and I also did one with David Morgan. Roger and I right now are going to talk about a company that we happen to like an awful lot. Now, you need to understand one thing, and this is really, really important, critical. This is not investment advice, point number one. Point number two, I own shares in this company. Company's American Manganese. I bought shares in it along with my family probably about 6 or 8 months ago. I will not sell those shares without giving our audience, which is now about 100,000 of you folks a week, without giving you notice, 3 days notice that I'm going to plan on doing that. So we don't have to worry about anything at all along those lines, okay? I also want to say that American Manganese is not paying us to do this video. We're doing it simply at this moment in time because Roger and I like the company. Okay. I'm also doing it because Larry Ray's an old friend of mine. I've known Larry for close to 30 years. Let me tell you, among mining executives, he's one of the more successful out there. Okay, having said that, what's American Manganese all about? They have a major asset in Arizona. It's a manganese property. Within a very short period of time, they'll be coming out with a new 43-101 estimate on their reserves. It's looking very, very good down there. They have plenty of cash in the bank. Point number one, they have enough cash to go for over a year at their current burn rate. They will be, if all this comes to fruition, and this is a forward-looking statement, they will be a major manganese producer in the United States. Raj, this past week, American Manganese was your miner of the week. Why did you do that, and what do you think about this company?
Well, for a lot of the reasons that you mentioned, Al, plus also when we try to include a miner of the week in our newsletter, we're searching for a stock chart that is going to show some positive activity, either from a basing viewpoint or from a viewpoint of basing and also going into a new rally. That happened with American Manganese this week. They based out at just around 40 cents. They went up to 43 cents on Friday. And looking at a 5-year chart, we can see that base at 40 cents goes back a lot of years, and we feel very comfortable with what they're doing and the way the business is operating. I did speak with Larry, the chairman and the CEO, recently this past week, and two important things that I learned that I was not aware of. I asked Larry the question, is this going to be a development company or are you going to run a mining company? And he said they intend to run a mining company business. And then the next thing we learned this week was, through a news release from American Manganese, we discovered that they've been running a pilot plant, a pilot plant to see if some particular kind of strategies would work using chemistry and extraction. And because of the way things turned out, if I'm correct, I think I remember they had a 97% extraction rate, which was way higher than they were able to produce prior to. And the reason this happened is they've got a new pilot process. So this was very encouraging, not only for the company for the future, but for this past week.
You know, in closing, I just want to say one thing. That gives you a little bit of an introduction into American Manganese. If you want to get more information, and you should never, ever, ever invest without doing your own due diligence and or working with a highly, highly qualified, successful investment advisor. But I invest on one thing because I'm not a technical guy. I invest solely on people, okay? And as I said, I have known the management team from Larry Ray, the president, on down for over 20 years, in the case of Larry, for about 30 years. I bet on people who have been successful in the past, and I'm going to tell you, he's in that category. If you want more information on this company, click on our banner. Again, remember, Big Al owns stock in this company, and he's not selling it. Number two, they are a sponsor on our website that allows you to get all the information that you want about this company by simply clicking on their banner. Let us know what you think.